The Tommy Campbell Show. Thanks for tuning back in. I'm Tommy Campbell, still bald, still in my basement, and today I'll be getting into all things Canada and USA. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney sat down with Donald Trump in a meeting where PM Carney patiently watched Trump deliver his greatest stupid hits and blatant lies to the cameras before respectfully interjecting with some firm statements and actual facts. Carney was recently elected and was given a seat to talk with Donald Trump in the Oval Office, and the truth is, if his eyes too close together opponent, Pierre Poilievre, were elected, he would have been given knee pads. Do I put these here? Actually, he would have brought his own. Carney was firm but polite, and although he said, do not expect white smoke out of that meeting, he certainly lit the fuse.
We're going to be friends with Canada. Regardless of anything, we're going to be friends with Canada. Canada is a very special place to me. I know so many people that live in Canada. My parents had relatives that lived in Canada, my mother in particular. And I love Canada. I have a lot of respect for the Canadians. Wayne Gretzky, I mean, how good, the great one. You happen to have a very, very good hockey player right here on the Capitals, who I have a lot of. He is a big, tough cookie too. He just broke the record, and he's a great guy. And we had the team here, and I got to know a lot of the players.
Oh yeah, you really got to know the players. There's just so much stupid to unpack here. If your parents had relatives in Canada, that means you had relatives in Canada. This guy just really struggles to get the basics. And yes, Trump's grandfather, Friedrich Trump, operated hotel restaurants in British Columbia and the Yukon during the Klondike Gold Rush, famous purveyors of food, lodging, and services for minors. And one of those notable services was, yes, providing private suites for ladies. Yes, Trump's German draft dodger grandfather was busy pimping in the Great White North. As for Wayne Gretzky, he's an election night Mar-a-Lago member disgrace that was booed by Canadians when he took the ice during the recent Four Nations face-off. And for all his, I don't fight, I'm a finesse player nonsense, the guy has been involved with heaps of lawsuits and troubles, from weight loss chewing gum to illegal sports betting rings. Alexander Ovechkin, the other player Trump proudly notes, the one he got to know so well, got to know him so well, he's from Russia. Nailed it, Donnie. Subscribe.
They get along very well. They like each other a lot.
Well, if I may, as you know from real estate, there are some places that are never for sale.
That's true.
We're sitting in one right now, Buckingham Palace that you visited as well.
That's true.
And having met with the owners of Canada over the course of the campaign last several months, it's not for sale, won't be for sale ever. But the opportunity is in the partnership and what we can build together. And we have done that in the past. And part of that, as the president just said, is with respect to our own security. And my government is committed for a step change in our investment in Canadian security and our partnership. And I'll say this as well, that the president has revitalized international security, revitalized NATO, and us playing our full weight in NATO, and that will be part of it.
True. And they have, I must say, Canada is stepping up the military participation, because Mark knew, they were low, and now they're stepping it up, and that's a very important thing. But never say never. Never say never.
It's truly great that at the end, after Diaper Don says, never say never, Carney turns and says, never. And hey, what's with the never say never thing? I mean, first we had Alcatraz, now never say never. Has this guy just been on a Sean Connery marathon? It was great that Mark Carney was firm about pushing back on the 51st state nonsense. That again, will never happen, but it's simply rude and ignorant to even suggest it, and Carney did a great job lulling Trump into that by noting that some things are not for sale. The White House, Buckingham Palace, and Trump agreed. That's true. As for security, nobody's going to complain about making the world a safer place. The official NATO numbers show Canada spent an estimated 1.37% of GDP on defense in 2024, up from an estimated 1.31% in 2023 and from 1.2% in 2022. That's all short of NATO's 2% target, which Carney has vowed to meet by 2030. Now watch Carney take in this one from Trump.
Well, we don't do much business with Canada from our standpoint. They do a lot of business with us. We're at like 4%. And usually those things don't last very long. You know,
Again, this is a highly educated, financially literate guy dealing with a crypto scammer that couldn't make a casino profitable and sells his own cologne because people want to smell like soiled diapers, ketchup, and spray tan.
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, if I may. If respectfully, Canadians' view on this is not going to change on the 51st state. Secondly, we are the largest client of the United States in the totality of all the goods. So we are the largest client of the United States. We have a tremendous auto sector between the two of us, and the changes that made have been helpful. 50% of a car that comes from Canada is American.
I do love that throughout this meeting, Carney often said to Trump respectfully, which is his way of saying, "You're wrong, you empty-headed man-child. These countries need each other, and everything was fine and dandy until Donnie Two Dolls decided to hit the self-destruct button. This is the largest self-inflicted economic disaster in history."
You see the new and improved Oval Office as it becomes more and more beautiful with love. You know, we handle it with great love, and 24-karat gold. That always helps too. Right? But it's been a lot of fun.
Honestly, it looks like the White House went full Guilfoyle. It's like he hired Carmela Soprano to decorate the place. Carney was trying not to laugh when Trump was going on about it. Gold is just so blah. And he's boasting about the new decor the same week that he's been telling kids, you're going to have 2 dolls or no dolls.
Through the meeting in the Oval Office, and I wondered what was going through your mind when the president talked about erasing the artificial border and how he criticized your predecessor and Madam Freeland.
Thank you for your question. I'm glad that you couldn't tell what was going through my mind as that was going through.
Fair play to Carney. Like, you don't know what someone's thinking. I'm just grateful the man has the power to think, because this one sure struggles.
The best numbers we've ever had. Just think of that. It's not even possible. Inflation's down, all costs are down, everything is down, other than, as Tristan said, the thing that you carry the babies around in.
The thing that you carry the babies around in? The only difference between the Hilaria Baldwin clip of her not knowing how to say cucumber in English is she was acting, okay? Trump did not know what a stroller is called. He has no idea. Get me the little person meat sled, the infant wheelbarrow, the wheelbarrow, get me the wheelbarrow. It's a stroller, or a pram if you're in the UK. My wife called ours a pram. What's crazy is while this photo was taken, I mean, this aligns with the same time when Trump was trying to take his tiny mushroom to Stormy Town. It still blows my mind that people believe this gold penthouse living moron knows or cares about the working man, because stiffing the working man is what he's done his whole life. I mean, it's the only way he can stiff someone. Melania, she got marshmallowed at most, and only once.
I heard you say, there's a difference between the president's comments around Canada becoming a 51st state as a wish versus a reality. You told him that Canada was not for sale. But many Canadians are offended and deeply angered by the fact that he keeps repeating this comment. So have you asked the president to stop calling Canada the 51st state?
Yes. Today.
Okay, specifically, what did you ask him?
Exactly what you just said.
But what words did you use? How did you ask him?
Look, I gave you an answer. Do you have a follow-up?
It's bizarre when you give someone an answer and it's clear as day and it's not sufficient. Yeah, I told him just that, the end. Carney could not have been more transparent in his meeting and here. Canada is not for sale. Stop saying 51st state. But you can't order someone to think a certain way or to do something differently. He can say stop doing it, but that's up to Trump, whether he will or not. But the main thing is he's saying it. He said it to his face in the White House. Australia, congratulations on your win. The country rejected Timu Trump Peter Dutton, and incumbent Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese won re-election on Saturday, with his Labour Party securing a landslide 85 seats in Parliament. Peter Dutton's campaign wasn't going anywhere. Literally, his bus hit a curb and got stuck in a Pitt Street bike lane in Sydney. Fantastic. Again, Australia, congratulations. You got more of Albo and another Trumper. out the door. You're a disgusting liar. The truth coming out soon. Well, the truth is you're missing multiple apostrophes and letters. Maybe you should try and better yourself before rage commenting, because this level of writing wouldn't land you a gig as a fry cook. MAGA tears. Blah, blah, blah. Same lefty dribble. Well, I don't see other channels doing entire satirical segments as Alex Jones, Tucker Carlson, or Mitch McConnell, or dubbing Don Jr., Ted Cruz, and Donald Trump with no AI, and writing nearly 100 genuine pages of Lauren Boebert's book. So I can't say it's the same lefty dribble, since this one-man show is pretty damn original. MAGA tears. Obviously, you have TDS. Says the people that claim Biden made them broke but seem to have the money to buy overpriced tacky Trump watches and Temu shoes and get a convicted felon's name tattooed on their foreheads. I mean, that's TDS. MAGA tears. And the truth is, if his eyes too close together opponent, Pierre Poilievre, were elected, he would have been given knee pads. He would have brought his own. We know it. This guy really struggles with the basics. And yes, Trump's grandfather, because stiffing the working man is all he's ever done. I mean, it's the only way he can stiff someone. Melania got marshmallowed. She got marshmallowed at most. And one of those tiny marshmallows like you get in a hot chocolate.
The Tommy Campbell Show is the best political comedy show on YouTube. And I hope you subscribe.